Hare Krishna, second day of Ramayana. Welcome to all. We have as learnt the Shiv Parvati marriage ceremony held. Then Lord Shiva was explaining what are the causes of incarnation of Lord Rama, so that you should understand. Actually, the Lord has one mission, one purpose, one affection. That is all for His devotees. He do not know anything beyond devotees. He is crazy for devotees. Whenever he thinks of devotees. And when Lord sees that material devotees are materially endowed and they are fallen in the ocean of materialism, so he is deeply worried about that. And every minute he is thinking how to liberate them. That is the mission of Lord. And for this he incarnates again and again and again and again. There are many incarnations of Lord Rama, and the prime incarnations are among in India country are Lord Rama and Lord Krishna. And there are some Anshik avatars, partial incarnations of Lord as well, and that are Parshuram ji, Narad ji, they are all called incarnations of Lord. Kapil Muni, and Lord Rama is 18th incarnation of Vishnu ji. So, why Lord incarnates is to liberate devotees, and apart from this he simultaneously performs big works. He also protects cows, also protects this dharma, also protects saints, etc., etc. But the main mission behind the Lord's incarnation is affection towards devotees, his care for devotees to liberate them materially. And these incarnations, his activities, are very beautifully sung by devotees in selected poetries. That's what Tulsidas ji has done. See, you can make poetry for some limited time, limited lines, limited paras. But he has made a poetry of over 5,000 chaupas, uninterrupting, unending. So that is the mercy of Lord Rama for his devotees. And all devotees, he made Tulsidas ji as instrument for this, so that devotees should sing again and again and again and again. So much beautifully composed by Tulsidas ji, this Tulsi Ramayana. If you read it regularly, you can understand the ecstasy of that. So, why Lord incarnates was the question of Mata Parvati. And Lord Shiva replied, you cannot provide a specific reason that for this particular reason God has taken incarnation. No, you cannot do that. But Lord incarnates for multi-purpose. He has many missions to be accomplished by him when he comes here. And to my knowledge, the only mission is to catch the mind of devotees. So, as Lord is attractive, his leelas are attractive. Even Lord Krishna in the Gita is confirming this. Janma karma chame divyam yomam vetti tattvata. My activities are spiritual, not material. God is not motivated by any lust. It is only compassion for devotees that is motivating him to come and do leelas. These things you should understand and you should oblige for God for this purpose. He is caring so much for you, that is you must do. So after that there was Manu and Shatarupa also made severe penances, performed austerities with worship. For many years they have worshipped Lord, and even other gods lewd them, you stop meditation, they didn't care for that. And at last the Lord has come to them and they said that we want to have a son like you. They say, if you really come for devotees, then you come from us. That's what we desire. So Lord accepted that proposal of Shatarupa. Apart from them, they also asked the boon of devotional service from Lord, and they also made one request that as Lord Shiva, you reside in the hearts of Lord Shiva, you also reside in our heart in the same manner, along with Mata Sita, Lakshman and Bajranga. So that was one of the reasons for Lord incarnation. And after that, in the one of the kalpas, Lord incarnated himself due to the curse of Narad Muniji. Mata surprised. Narad Muniji is a great devotee of the Lord. How he can curse Lord? Devotees are always affectionate to Lord. Even sometimes due to providence, devotee suffers from calamities, distresses, and he endure it without complaining to the Lord. But how it happened that devotee cursed the Lord? That is not digestible. So Mata made a question. How, Bhagavan? I want to hear that. What made the Narada to curse the Lord? Lord Shankara said, nobody is a great demigod or a lowest person. As Lord wishes, one becomes that. So you should not get surprised that why a devotee cursed. If Lord thinks that it is appropriate for the purpose of Loka Kalyana, benefit of others, Lord sometimes performs that leelas. So in that way, what happened is, once Narada went to one beautiful place, a river, and along with all beautiful gardening, with hills, etc. He was pleased with that atmosphere, and that atmosphere was very much applicable for meditation purpose. So Narada thought of meditation there. He set on meditation, and because he was meditating on the Lord Indra got feared of him. And because with meditation you can receive the post of Indra. That is the power of meditation. Power of meditation, Lord created the universe. With the power of meditation, Lord maintaining the universe. And with the power of meditation, Lord dissolves the universe. So that is the power of meditation. You should meditate on the Lord. You should try to meditate. You should try to fix your mind on Lord. That is the purpose of meditation. So Narada ji was also meditating on the Lord, and Lord Indra got feared, and he sent his army of Kamadeva to disturb the Narad ji. But Narad ji was least disturbed by the movements of Kamadeva. So many dances were performed by Apsaras. so and etc. But Narad ji did not move a bit. So at last Narad ji opened his eyes and saw that these people are performing mischievously to disturb him. But he was not overtaken by anger. Everybody was surprised, as because they have disturbed his meditation, it was quite natural for the same to don't get it disturbed. It is quite competent for the Narada to get anger, but he was least disturbed the acts of Indra. And instead of that, he felt pleased and he also honored them like that. So the same they have narrated in the assembly of Indra, and Indra was surprised how great Narad ji was. Everybody offered obeisances to Narad ji. But Narad ji was felt with some ego over this. And when once you are influenced by ego, it wants to boost itself to others, how great you are. So with the same passion, Narad ji went to Lord Shiva and narrated the incident that was happened there. So Shiva was somewhat displeased with the attitude of Narad ji because he was overtaken by the ego. So he had made one suggestion to him, feeling compassion for him. Narada, you have disposed me whatever happened, but never dispose it to other people. It may harm you, and especially before Lord Vishnu. Because even if he narrates these incidents, you just keep off from that place, don't hear it. He strictly warned Narad ji. Narad ji felt that Lord Shiva was not happy with this achievement of winning over the lust, and he may be jealous of him, like that effect. Anyhow, to dispose his achievement, to reveal his achievements, Narad ji at last moved to Vishnu ji. Vishnu ji was sitting relaxedly, as because he is Paramatma in everyone's heart, he was well aware what for Narada ji has come to him. So, very gentle manner, welcoming Narad ji. Lord Vishnu ji told him, what Narad ji, you have shown me, see, after a long time to me, you are not witnessing me since long time. So Narad ji again narrated that incidents, what has happened, how he has won the lust, not disturbed by Kamdeva's movement. So Lord felt that this ego must be removed. Narad ji's ego must be removed. Thinking in this way, Lord played a trick, and as Narad ji was leaving him and moving on the way, Lord Vishnu with his Maya immediately created a city of 800 miles called Mayapuri. The city was full of people, king, as it is, it was existing since many time, and that name was Mayapuri. So when Lord Narad ji, Saint Narad ji saw the Mayapuri, a board was there, he was quite amazed why not he witnessed this Mayapuri since this time, and even he was not aware that such a state existing. So Narad ji immediately moved into that city to witness who is ruling and etc. And one king was ruling there, and he was about to marry his daughter in a Swayamvara. Swayamvara is a ceremony in which a girl selects her husband of her choice. So king called her daughter and she made obeisances to Narad ji. But Narad ji was captivated by the beauty of that lady. That was in tissue power of Vishnu. So he told something about her future and went back, and he was always contemplating how to win her in marriage. how to please that she should select him as his guru. So Narada was contemplating, because the ceremony was to take place in just one day. There was no time for him to make penances and to achieve some mystic powers to gain her. So at last he thought, because only Lord Vishnu is affectionate to him, who always hears of him, who cares for him, so he thought to please Vishnu, to call Vishnu and ask his help for this purpose. So as immediately Narada meditated on Vishnu, Vishnu ji appeared and told him, what happened, why you are considering me now? So he told that, Maharaj, Lord, I want to marry that girl. So how I can help you for marrying her? So he told you, because you are most beautiful on the universe, in the universe, because Lord is very beautiful, he is blue complex and etc. He is always wearing yellow dhoti and all that. His beautiful eyes, lotus-like eyes, and his lips, pink lips. All that Lord is very beautiful and attractive. So Lord, if you give me your face for one day, that is enough. Then because nobody can compete you, I am confident that that girl will marry me, selecting me as husband in the very competition of marriage. So Lord said, okay, if you want that. And in the Hindi there is a word Hari. Hari means Lord Vishnu, one of the names of Vishnu. So he requested him for the name of Hari, Roop of Hari, face of Hari. So Hari is also addressed to monkey. So Lord say, okay, if you are asking the face of Hari, I will give the face of Hari so that your ego should get removed. And now Lord made such a magic that when Naradji was seeing that face, he was appearing as Vishnu in the mirror. When others were seeing him, he was appearing as Naradji. And when girl was looking at him in the ceremony, he was appearing as a monkey. So when that princess came there, and with a garland in her hand, and she looked all the kings and prince came there for marrying her, all beautiful with ornaments. But when she had a look over at Naradji, she was in a very angry mood. Why my dad has called these monkeys, I don't understand. She was contemplating. She was thinking like that. And meanwhile, Lord Shiva was observing all these things. How Naradji went to Vishnu and all this Lord Vishnu has created the illusion. So he suddenly loved in himself. And his two associates were observing, and at that time they caught hold of him and asked him, insisting, tell me why you have laughed now. Smiled. Shiva was first hesitated, but later he explained that Naradji has done this. So that two associates of Shiva also came to the ceremony, and they are taking the fun of the moment along with Naradji. So when Naradji, before starting the ceremony, was sitting, they were also sitting beside him, and they were telling how beautiful this man is, that we don't know who he is, and we are confident that the princess will marry him only, because nobody can compete him in beauty. And Narada was just happy, become disfrured by hearing these statements from that associate devotees of Shiva. Anyhow, she made a full round over it, and Lord Vishnu was personally appeared in that ceremony. He was most beautiful, and she kept her garland over Vishnu. So Naradji felt very much insulted for this act of Lord Vishnu, because for marrying her, Lord Vishnuji has bound him a good face, and later on he cheated him like that. He was feeling, and he was so in a great angry mood. Naradji was just moving alone on the way. Lord Vishnuji along with Lakshmi Mata and that princess came in his aeroplane and asked Naradji, why you are so angrily moving, Naradji, tell me. So seeing that princess before him, Naradaji provoked in anger and cursed him. You have cheated me like this. You also should suffer the separation as pain as I am facing now because of the loss of that girl. So Lord say, okay, I accept your curse. And suddenly what happened is that Lakshmi Ma, that girl, that plane, that everything, that even city disappeared in a moment. Then Naradaji came to senses and understand that it was illusive power of Vishnu, and apologized Lord, falling at his feet, offering obeisance. Maharaj, Lord, forgive me because of my illusion, I cursed you, I take my curse back. But Lord said, no, because I want to incarnate, and in that incarnation I have to feel the separation of a wife, your curse will definitely help at that moment. So Lord do some things like which it is beyond our imagination to think that how and why he is acting in such a way. But only after that we can understand his greatness of that Leela. So Naradji got free from illusion and he understood the greatness of Lord Vishnu like that Leela, and for that reason also to feel separation of a woman, Vishnu incarnated as Lord Rama, Lord Vishnu. So after that there was one king. One more reason Lord Shiva narrated to Mata Parvati, and the reason was that there was one king by name Satyaketu, and Satyaketu had one son named Pratap Bhanu. So that Pratap Bhanu, there were three sons were there to him. No, two sons. One is Pratap Bhanu and the next is Arimardhan. Arimardhan was his name. And the mantri was to him, the minister for them was Dharmaruchi. He was very punctual in his righteousness. So these two brothers were very affectionate to each other. So Pratap Bhanu becomes the king. And once what happened is, as king won many kings, he defeated many kings in the battle. Once what happened is, once one defeated king went into the forest and hid himself there. So once king went to hunting, lost his way, and there was one sewer pond, pig, yes, pig. One pig was very beautiful, white colored pig was there. And the king wants to kill it because he was in hunting mode, and it was having always a narrow escape with the king, and he was running and running and running after that pig. He lost his way, and it was dark in the night, sun was set. So he saw an ashram of a Muni, and that ashram the Maharaj was same as a king who was escaped from running and hide himself in the forest. So that Maharaj, that king recognized him as king, but Pratap Bhanu falsely told him that he is not king, he is a minister of that king. So, okay, because he recognized him as king, he welcomed him and given him shelter. And at last when king was relaxed, he told the truth that I am not minister, I am king, Pratap Bhanu. So, he told him, okay. Then he has given him the shelter. And after that, king asked about the whereabouts about the sannyasi. Then king told him that I am a saint here, residing here since time immemorial, since the creation was generated. He told all the falsehoods to the king to impress him, and king got impressed from him. And what happened was, the Maharaj Sannyasi Ekatamu, he named him himself as Ekatamu. So I asked the king to ask some pool. So king asked him that I should not get defeated or anyway, any time, any place by any king. So he told him, okay, you can do it if you feed all the brahmanas. You can be a king. The only thing is, if you feed all the brahmanas, with the brahmanas curse only you can be defeated. So you better make such things that you feed all the brahmanas. So king agreed to him, but I have to cook it, so I will come in another form to you, and you should keep this very much secret. So okay, he agreed for that. And he said, okay, with this my mystic power, I will send you to your palace also. You just get sleep. And with this mystic power, he also sent that king to his palace. When king woke up, he found himself in the palace. And here Ekatanu with the enemies, other enemies, conspired and tried to defeat. And in the meat, in the food of the brahmanas to be fed, he has mixed the meat of the animals. So when that food was served to the brahmanas, suddenly Akashvani, a voice of the god, came and obstructed them to eating the food. So everybody stopped eating the food. And it said that don't eat the food, the meat is mixed in that food. You lose your dharma if you eat that food. So everybody stopped, and they thought that the king has done this injustice to them. They cursed him to become a Rakshasa. But later the same voice came that he is not responsible. But anyhow, because it was Brahmana's curse, so it cannot be rectified. So king has to bear that curse, and he become Ravana, and his brother Arimardhan become Vibhishan. No, not Vibhishan, Kumbhakaran, and that minister who was very sincere become Vibhishan. So this was also the one of the causes of Lord incarnation. So at that time, there was a one time that earth was loaded with demons. Everywhere was the demons. And this demon was creating disturbances in performing pujas, yajnas. It is the nature of the demons. And earth was burdened by demons. Mother Earth was feeling very much burdened. So she took the cow's wish, and she came to the form of the cow, and she came to the Lord for protection. So Lord has assured him that, okay, and she went along with all demigods also. So they all prayed to her. And Jai Jai Suranayak, Janasukdayak, Prantapal Bhagavanta. They made one stuti to God to appear. So Lord accepted that request and told the Mata cow that you go there and advised the demigods to take birth as monkeys, vanars, in the forest. So all demigods accepted their proposals. And Mother Earth also got satisfied with the version that, okay, we will take incarnation as that. After that, here was the king Dashratha, king of Ayodhya. Once saw himself in the mirror, and there was some exhibition of white hairs on his head, which indicating the coming old age to him. So King Dashratha was very opulent all the way, but there was one loophole to him, that he did not have any children. So he thought that if old age comes, it will be difficult for him to raise children. So it is now appropriate time to have children. So to gain the confirmation and bliss of Maharaj Guru, he went to his Guru Maharaj Vasishtha ji, and he offered obeisances to him and made a request, a desire of him to have children. Vasishtha Maharaj was happy and he said, okay, you will have children with my mystic power. I will give a boon to you. He bought Shringa Rishi. Shringa Rishi made given him some fruits to get it distributed to his wives. So half of the fruit he has given it to his first wife, and from the second half he made two parts, and again he has given it to his two other wives, Kaikeyi and Sumitra. So in that way Lord entered the womb of Mata Kaushalya. All devatas were filled with joy. Lord has come. And at last on the Navami date, Lord incarnated himself as Lord Rama. Lord SHRI RAMCHANDRA ji ji. So Lord incarnated himself with full potencies, all 60 qualities. He was very beautiful, childish, and he was being raised very affectionately. Even Dashratha was filled with joy that Lord himself has come to him. And everywhere was joy in the Ayodhya. Everybody performed a distribution of articles to Brahmanas as an exhibition of joy. And lot of things were distributed according to their desires. Such was the joy of the birth of him. And Rama was very raised cautiously. And in his childhood, he was very affectionate to his mother. When father used to call him, he didn't respond, not used to respond his father. But when mother used to call him with his little legs, he used to come fastly. And what happened one day was, Mata Kaushalya offered food to the Lord. That is the way devotee eats. Whatever is cooked in the homes is first actually offered to the Lord. Lord accepts it, the food, and eats, and then only we can eat that food. That food is mixed with the food, our food, whatever, and it is eaten. So Mata Kaushalya offered food to the Lord, and he came back, and suddenly he saw that Lord Rama, who was just 2-3 years old, is eating the food. Then suddenly she thought, just now I placed that food before the Lord deity. How it happened that he is eating it? Again he went to Lord's deity room. Then again the food was there. So she was a bit amazed. And once Lord, when she tried to see that food is eaten by him, Lord opened his mouth and she saw the universe in the mouth of the Lord. All planets, all Gandharvas, Ikshas, Vedas, and etc. etc. She was a bit bewildered and annoyed, but Again Lord with his Yogamaya restored himself to the child of Mother Yashoda. In the way Lord pleases his devotee with various leelas. Yes, Kaushalya, Mata Kaushalya. So along with Rama, Lord Lakshmana, Bharat, Shatrughna were other brothers of Lord Rama. And they were all joyfully and very affectionate to each other. They used to sit at one time and have dinner, lunch, etc. They used to play at one time. And Lord Rama, as he was growing and growing, he went to education for Guru's ashram, and he learnt everything at one stroke without much efforts because he is Lord. And he used to go to forest and hunt, and every day used to kill some animals and used to show his father the mark of achievement. And whatever the animals were killed by Rama were offered a place in the heavenly planes after death, heavenly planets. So once what happened is, as Rama was somewhat young age, he attained 15, 16. So Vishwamitra Muni, who was being tortured by the demons for performing austerities, penances, yagnas, so he thought into himself that Lord has incarnated himself as the son of Dasharatha. So why not I should go and bring him and kill these demons, because there is no other way to kill these demons. He thought to himself, and he came to Dashrath Maharaj one day. Maharaja Dashrath was very happy to see Maharaj, because saintly people never approach his householder's home. Once they approach him, he purifies the whole home. Home get purified by the presence of the dust of the lotus feet of the saints. So he was satisfied, he spontaneously faded Maharaj. Maharaj was relaxed. Then he asked his mission for coming. So Vishwamitra Maharaj told Dasharath ji that I want your son to be taken to my ashrama to kill the demons. Felt annoyed, disturbed. Maharaj was very affectionate. He said, all my sons I got in middle age are very dear to me, and especially Lord Rama is very dear to me. And they are so soft and so young. So how can they kill so much demon? Then Saint Vasishta, Guru of Dashrath Maharaj, consoled Dashrath Maharaj and also made him aware of the potencies of his son. He is not an ordinary son, he is Lord himself. Don't fear about your son, and let the Leela of his get performed. So he was pleased, and Dashrath Maharaj, satisfied with the logic of Vasishta Maharaj, then agreed to send Lord Rama, Lakshmana along with Vishwamitra ji. Then Vishwamitra ji started for his ashram. And along the way, Tadaka, one of the demons, saw that he is bringing some boils. He attacked the boil, Lord Rama killed. That Tadaka. Tadaka means Tadka. Tadka is the name exhibited for liquor, alcohol. So first thing to avoid by devotees is drinking alcohol. That exhibits that. Then after that, one Marichi demon also attacked Lord, and he sent him with his arrow 800 miles far from that place. And other demons were also get killed. And next day Lord Rama declared to Muni, Vishwamitra Muni, that now you can do yagna, nothing to fear. In this way all demons and yagnas were performed successfully. So after that, there was a call from Janaka Maharaj. So while coming along to the Janak Maharaj, Lord Rama and Vishwamitra Muni met with an ashram. In that ashram, there was nobody there. It was a very silent ashram. and there was a statue of the lady. So Vishwamitra ji requested Lord Rama to touch the statue with his foot. So Lord Rama touched, and suddenly a beautiful lady came there. Her name was Ahilya. She has been cursed by saint. So she became the lady, and with the dust of the Lord's feet, she again God freed herself from that curse. Ahilya. So that is called Ahilya Uddhar. That is the one of the Leelas of the Lord Ramji. So after that they came to the Janakpur city, and they were resting at one beautiful spot, garden spot. Then suddenly Maharaj Dashrath came. Janak Maharaj, not Dashrath. And that time Lord Rama was not there, he was some outside. And while the Janak Maharaj was talking with Vishwamitra Muni, suddenly Lord Rama appeared. And seeing the beauty of the Lord Rama, Janakji was completely fascinated, captivated by the beauty, and asked Vishwamitri about the beauty of Lord Rama. Who is this boy? So beautiful. Whether he is Brahma, is demigod, or he is Lord himself, because I am such a liberated person spiritually, and I am being attracted to him like anything. So Lord Rama feared that Vishwamitra may expose him at that time. So Lord Rama looked at him with a smile. Vishwamitra ji understood the motive of Ramji and said, oh, they are the sons of the Maharaj Dashrath, came here for my rescue with demons. So like that, then Janaka Maharaj offered him a suitable place for the residence of these all saints and Ramji. And next day, Lakshmanji was intended to see the place of Dhanush Bhanjan, the Bhanjan, Dhanush Bhanjan. So he made a request. So seeing the anxiety of Lakshmana, Lord Rama understood that matter and made humble request to Vishwamitra ji. With great humbleness, if you permit Guru Maharaj, we want to see that palace where Sita Mata Swayamvar marriage ceremony is going to take place. So Vishwamitra ji allowed them, and they all went there. And when Lord Rama and Lakshmana were moving by walk, all the people, children, were captivated by their beauty. One is very fair and one was somewhat blue in color. So both were very beautiful, and everybody was captivated by their beauty. And this news got all over that Janaka, that two beautiful persons have come along with Vishwamitra. And this news has also reached to the associates of Mata Sita, girl maid servants of Mata Sita. So, and the evening they came back and they were serving Guru Maharaj, and they were pressing their legs. Despite Guru Maharaj saying, go and sleep my sons, no, they were not listening and pressing their legs and satisfying Guru. That is the way one should live with Guru Maharaj. As much as possible service one must perform to Guru Maharaj. That's what Lord Rama wanted to teach us. So that is the way we should live. So after performing all that, then what happened? When these both boys, after the instructions of Guru, went to sleep, and then Lakshmana was started pressing Lord Rama's feet. So that was the service motive which makes relations strong. Nowadays the unfortunate thing is that service motive was lost, and instead of that, self-centeredness has grown. We are caring for our self-motives instead of sacrificial motives towards others in relations. So if you want to keep your relations rightly, I advise you to take the shelter of sacrifice. Sacrifice only can make a relation exist. Every relation demands sacrifice, always remember. So like this, Lord Rama, next day to perform the puja of Guru Maharaj, they needed some flowers. So they sought permission from Guru Maharaj that if you permit us, we will go to nearest garden and bring flowers. Okay, Guru Maharaj permitted them, and they all, along with Lakshmana, Lord Rama, went to the garden. And in that garden, coincidentally, Mata Sita along with her maidservant also came for Gauri Puja. So when she came there, first time Lord Rama saw Mother Sita, and he was very much impressed by the beauty of Mata Sita. And he explained this matter to Lord Lakshmana. He said, Lakshmana, see, we are the Raghukulas. We belong to the dynasty of Raghukula, where we never do any mistakes. We never see any other women. But I don't know why first time when I see this girl, Sita, I was very much impressed. I don't know why, I think only God knows why this has happened to me. Like that he explained this to Lakshmana. So Lakshmana also felt very much, why brother is speaking like that, okay. He felt quiet. Then one of the maidservant also saw Lord Rama there, and she was also captivated by the beauty of the Lord's face. Then she went to Mata Sita and told that yesterday I told you about that two boys who have come to Janakpur. So they have come here, they are in the gardens, why don't you see them? So once Narada predicted that some beautiful boy will marry you, so she got reminded about that prediction of Naradji. She thought that this may be the same persons. So why not have a look at them, and then she came there. So when she first saw the Lord Rama, he was behind the shade of the tree, the trunks of the tree. So she was unable to see him exactly. But just with that external beauty of Lord Rama, she just hold of that beauty and she closed her eyes and held the Rama in her heart. So one of the maidservant felt that she is falling in love with Rama, it seems. So to wake her up, they told her that, okay, don't think of God now, just see these two Rajkumaras. Then you perform puja afterwards. So in that conversion, Lord Rama has came out clearly from the shade of the tree. And when Sita saw that Lord Rama, she was completely moved by the beauty of Lord Rama. But at the same time, she felt very much distressed, because she thought that these young boys, how they can break such an heavy-weighted bow and arrow, bow of Lord Shiva. So then she went to Mata Parvati's temple and she made a humble prayer to her that if I have done good puja to you and if you are satisfied with me, then you better give me a boon that this Lord Rama should be my husband. And suddenly a garland slipped from her neck, which indicates that the Mata has approved her request. So in this way, Mata came there, and everybody was anxious to witness the marriage ceremony of Mata Sita at stadium which was specially constructed for their palace. And Lord Rama asked Lakshmana, who will break the bow, Lakshmana, tomorrow? You tell me. Then Lakshmana told Rama, only whomsoever it may be, whom you are just glimpsing on him, showing mercy on whom you can't break that bow, otherwise not. And one more thing about Lord Rama, all incidents about happened with Lord Rama along with Sita, to him with Sita. Lord Rama narrated his Guru Maharaj. He has not hidden anything. That was the greatness of Lord Rama. One should not hide anything with Guru Maharaj. So this was the matter of the girl, how can we tell to Guru Maharaj? No, Lord Rama has not thought in that way. And very innocently he explained the incidents of Mata Sita, how he was cherished by the beauty of Mata Sita, and how ecstatic he felt about the beauty. So Guru Maharaj Vasishtha ji also blessed him, okay, whatever you desire, you may desire, that may get fulfilled. Safal ho sab manorat tumhare. So we will see on the third day what happened at Dhanush Yagna. Hare Krishna.